Hey everybody, today I have a quick tutorial for you guys. The long-awaited curling with a flat iron video. I have a couple of you I know that have been waiting for it, and I'm sorry, so this one's for you guys. I'm just going to show you what we're going to use today. We're going to use a clip, which I already have in my hair, a tail comb of your choice. This is also doubles for a teasing backcombing brush. We're going to use some dry volumizing shampoo by Big Sexy Hair. We're going to use the Smooth and Seal Aerated Anti-Frizz and Shine Spray. This is what I use for a heat protector. No heat goes on my hair without that on my hair first. And then to finish and to give it some hold for the back combing, I'm going to use the Joico Design Collection Flexible Shaping Spray. It is a brushable hold only because I don't like a lot of hold hairsprays unless I'm going out for the night, only because I don't wash my hair that often, so I don't want to have to deal with crunchy hair on the third day. I am in my bathroom, so you'll have to excuse the toilet behind me, but this is the only place that I can do this with a mirror in front of me. Okay, so I haven't brushed my hair yet. I did a workout probably about an hour and a half ago, and I'm just kind of hanging out. Just had a shower, and I put my cap on my head, one of these bad boys, so that my hair didn't get wet at all. And so I'm just going to show you what I do from this stage on. I am going to grab my brush. Okay, so take the clip out and just comb it through, and sorry if I'm looking over here, but I need to see what I'm doing. Give it a good brush out. Now I was sweating big time, so I just kind of let my hair dry. I let it down, just shook it around a little bit, run my blow dryer through it a little, and I'm going to use my dry shampoo to get rid of any grease buildup. I don't really mind, unless I've done a super intensive workout and my entire head is soaked. I won't wash my hair if I don't need to. I really only wash my hair maybe every 3 or 4 days. If I wash it on the second day, it's because I either did a crazy workout or I have to go somewhere where my hair needs to be primo state. So I'm just going to rub that in a little bit. This stuff is awesome. I do have a review on it, so you can check out my channel, and there will be a link in the bottom bar. This sort of feels cool on your head, and you know it's dry when your head stops feeling cool. So we'll let that dry, and we'll come back and we'll do some back combing. Okay, so now that all the dry shampoo is not so cool on my head and it's sort of set and there's a bit of grit in my hair, I'm just going to section off the top here, and I'm just going to clip it out of the way. I have very fine hair, so I can do this in larger sections, but if you've got thicker hair, you definitely want to make sure you take some thicker sections. So I'm going to try and turn around, and hopefully you guys can still see what I'm doing. If you do feel that you need to section this again, if it's too thick for you, just section it again. Grab another clip and just get it out of the way. And the more you can see, the better. So grab your heat protector, whatever you're using. Just get it on the ends is where it really needs it, and then work it up with your hands rather than spraying it from root to end. Grab your comb, give it a good little comb through, and I'm going to split mine in half. And here comes the important part. So when you're taking your flat iron, you always want to make sure you're going away from your face. So whenever you're going one side of your face or another, always think to turn away from your face, so don't turn towards your face. And you'll get more flat iron curls around your face. If you're wanting to flip them inward, go the other way. And you want to keep your flat iron straight up and down, perpendicular to the floor. The slower you go, the more curl you're going to get. Now, I don't really want curl. I just kind of want it wavy, but do not touch them when they're hot. Just let it set and do its thing. And you're going to spray in a second. So same thing on this side. It does take a little practice, guys, I'm not going to lie, because you're sort of seeing the reverse in the mirror, and you've got to kind of have to think without looking in the mirror and screwing yourself up. So there's another curl. Just going to put those behind me, give them a light spray. Like I said, I'm not going for extreme hold. I want it to look sort of flowy rather than rock hard. Okay, take your next section down, and this is where you're going to want to start any kind of back combing. You're just, because you have that texture from the dry shampoo or whatever you're using to soak up the grease on your second day, and just go around. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's all underneath anyways. And all you're doing is just giving those roots a little bit of a lift. See how it's sort of come away from my face? And then what I like to do is work from the front back, so I know what's been done and what hasn't. In the front, I don't like to hold them too long, and I don't like to go all the way through to the ends. I like the ends to be a little straight and not so curled. Especially with flat iron, or curling with flat iron, you're really going to get longevity with your curls more so than you would with a curling iron. Okay, so in the back, just remember this side of the head has to go back and this side of the head has to go this way. Just remembering to turn away from your face and go as far down as you like. Okay, then the next section you want to take the top section away, because that you want to just barely curl, but you want to definitely back comb that section. So this section I'm going to take and do the same thing I did for the last one. Okay, so you want to go through and just sort of feel out where you've got that pillow and where you don't. So just take those sections up again. Again, this is where this tail comb comes in handy. Check it with a mirror if you need to. Heat protector. And then do the same thing you did for the last section. I'm going to section off the back of my head here, my crown where I really want that volume. I'm just going to want to back comb it a little bit. You have that all back combed, you just want to take the edge of your comb and just sort of smooth it out a little bit. You don't want to take that back combing out because you don't want to take out all that stuff you just worked hard for. Any little spots you need a little more, just go back in. Now, this top section, unless I'm going for a really curly look, sometimes I won't even flat iron it, or curl it, sorry. You can see how it just kind of lays nice. Hairspray must. Like I said, this is a brushable hold, so you're not going to get that crunchy. Don't forget to subscribe. There's a little button up there, just click it, and don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you really liked this video and if you thought it was helpful. If you guys have any requests or anything you want to see a video of, just let me know. Write a little comment below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.